All right, kids, this lesson finally involves a field trip. I know, it's something that we've all been waiting for. So, to begin with our lesson, we are going to come up with some predictions and we're going to formulate some questions before we do some research. Make sure you write all these questions down as well. So, let's think of the topic of ocean animals. Do you think there's a food chain within the ocean? If you think that you know that there's a food chain, how do you know that? What do you consider the smallest animal eaten, and what do you consider the big animals that eat the small ones? Do bigger fish eat little fish? Do bigger squids eat smaller fish? Where do you think we can study this information or gain this information? What place would we have to visit in San Diego to find out this information? What do you think the smallest prey is within the ocean? All right, now that we've come up with all of our questions and predictions, we are going to head to the Birch Aquarium in La Jolla. And then the next day, we will take a visit to SeaWorld San Diego. And we will go ahead and take notes of all the information we learn at these two parks. We will gather all that information each day before returning back to our classroom on Wednesday. We will evaluate all of our questions, predictions, and answers. So, for instance, while you are sorting and making sense of your questions and predictions and information and facts, think back to when you first started in the classroom thinking about this topic. What was your theory? What did you think was the smallest prey and the biggest prey in the ocean? How does the food chain work in the ocean? Did you make any predictions about that in the beginning? Was your theory correct? How about, think about this. What did you learn? How can you use this new knowledge and put it toward a different scenario? So, with the knowledge that you learned about the food chain, how can that relate to other habitations within the ocean? What do you think? I like this lesson so much because it gives you the opportunity to really get yourself to think about something before you actually act on it. It gets you to predict about certain things and certain answers. It gets you to create a theory, and then you do investigations to see if your theory is correct. Or if you were off the mark, you get to see why you were off the mark. Or if you can see how close you were to getting to the right answer. It's a really good project to get you all to really think about your learning and inquire about what you're learning and why. And you can see just how far you've come in as little as 3 days with this lesson, which is awesome.